from Tayumba, Sarangani Province, the former flyweight world champion, former super bantamweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion, and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.
Las Vegas. Look at the punches landed. 10 by Thurman so far. Pacquiao at 6. Ooh. Bit of a smile from Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. And Manny Pacquiao moved in with his legs and his hands and caught Thurman backing up. Thurman thought he could back up quick enough, but he wasn't quick enough to get it out of the reach of that punch.
Thurman knocked down late in round 1.
Pacquiao threw that left hand to the body and that right hook right over the top that he's used for years.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. That was a wake-up shot for Thurman.
Sure was. Boy, Pacquiao still has it at 40 years old. He's still fast, he's still quick, he's still powerful.
And here's Manny Pacquiao coming through, moving quick with those legs, throwing a combination punching, catching him on the way back with his hands down.
All right, here we go. Look, there's Pacquiao. He's rushing in right there, boom. And there's the hook that dropped him, but preceded by a straight left hand to the belly. You know, the Pacquiao's used that tactics many, many times. Now Thurman wasn't probably terribly hurt.
Pacquiao's secondary 147-pound title. The multicolored trunks. Footwork and, of course, the power against a shop-worn Lucas Matisse sent Matisse into retirement in the last fight last year.
Broner clean. Broner's not the easiest guy to hit clean, but if you're active enough.
Porter won out, but
yeah, he controlled it, dominated, but that left hook was a big moment for Pacquiao's rushing himself a little bit, and
you know, you treat world-class opposition adequately, and that is, you know, you set up your offense and some sharp counters so that you make Pacquiao respect you.
And by Juan Manuel Marquez. In 2012,
Pacquiao's already thrown 42 punches in this round to 18 for Broner.
So feeling out process here in the first 3 minutes. Pacquiao.
Broner right on his lead shoulder, as there is again right there, and you just wind up on top of him. Broner being physical inside, still kind of getting his bearings going. As Pacquiao, oh, there's a shot.
Straight right hand by Broner, and there's Pacquiao lands with the right hook.
And if you put Broner out of position, he can't punch.
And Pacquiao's jab has often been likened to a power shot, Al.
It fights amazingly. If you take his last 5 and Broner, nice assault by Pacquiao, more than he has thrown in his last 5 fights.
Double jab left hand by Pacquiao.
There's non-activity, and that was kind of what we thought would be the case as far as is concerned, because Pacquiao hasn't really landed anything of significance. No. Nothing clean. Spectacular. And
there's a counter right hand. By the left, but Broner doing a good job of parrying and then
putting him in a position where some of those straight left hands may start to get in. He's landed 1 or 2.
Broner.
He's not really coming in very balanced.
Agreed.
There's a left hand by Pacquiao, and Pacquiao.
Get to the body first, maybe, and then bring it up to the head, or feint. He has Broner. There's a Broner defensive posture, but sharp counter right-handed by Broner.
Pacquiao to the body with a left hand. Pacquiao again.
Broner is a little surprised at the hand speed of Pacquiao.
Pac-Man.
That was a good left hand as Pacquiao changed the angle.
Record-breaking fight here at MGM. 15 seconds left, and Pacquiao marching down Broner. Pacquiao putting the pressure on Broner.
Lalabas natin, dalawa, boom, boom, tatak, boom.
Round welterweight title fight, and
Here comes Manny Pacquiao, and he would crank up a kind of a half hook, half jab.
if you want to include a record 8 weight divisions. 10 to the body.
Number of punches thrown in this round on
The counter, you automatically creates.
Oh, and there's a left hand that backed up Broner. And now Pacquiao. Pacquiao again continues to attack the body.
big left hand.
There's a counter right hand by Broner. Pacquiao trying to close the distance.
They've been all single shots, and he has not followed up. Again, Broner has to have the courage to get it off. He's also just getting off. He's controlling the round. I think it was a balance.
Yeah, it looked a little off balance, but back Broner to the ropes. 30 seconds left in the 9th, and Pacquiao. Is 11 years younger.
This round is a fairly close round, however.
Broner just running away from Pacquiao's attack, not initiating any of his own. To side, but not throwing any punches. There's a counter left by Broner. Again, Pacquiao, a name of his career. Again, the second youngest 4-division champion, but
You have to kind of make a decision if you're going to cruise to this decision or try to.
midpoint of the 11th.
The chance to create here. See at this distance, at such a short distance.
Final minute of the 11th round.
Yeah, the jab has been the dominant factor for Pacquiao.
Yeah, and that's, again, the frustration of watching Adrian Broner.
Pacquiao.
And, again, it's sort of lived up to that.
He's perhaps to knock him down, hurt him, but couldn't quite get him down or out.
Good chin.
Oh, Manny Pacquiao fighting for the first time at the age of 40. The global icon, the fighting senator, Manny Pacquiao.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former U.S. Olympian and current sensational, reigning and defending undefeated WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world, introducing the truth, Errol Spence Jr.
There's a nice uppercut slipped in by Spence and another one, the left hand. Comes right back, and Garcia's down.
3, 4, 5. How you doing?
Up, but wobbly.
7. Hey, come here. Gotta show me something. This fight's over. Box.
I don't think he understood it because he speaks Spanish, but I'm sure he gets the idea. Spence trying to close the deal here.
Legs it bad. Pat Ross is going to jump in.
That's it, all over. Well stopped again.
Big factors there that you see as a difference. Yep, and then when you combine the hand speed with timing, like Spence is doing, you know, Spence is timing it with counter shots, stepping back and meeting it with punches. You combine that kind of hand speed that Spence has, like, mixing timing with it, it really becomes difficult to deal with. It's a good left uppercut puts Hoskins on one knee.
About to say before he took and pays the price of that by taking 3 big shots to the body. That one.
Hoskins is hard. He kept trying to come forward.
Intercambio de golpes, salió mejor pisado Errol Spence y otra vez.
Otro golpe más a la zona del hígado.
Ah, y lo está castigando de una manera abrumadora. Y ahí se fue al suelo, claro, está en frío, pone rodilla en lona. Y me parece que no va a estar para seguir.
Mira, si hubiese sido del otro lado.
A ver si define Errol Spence. Sale a tirar el mexicano. ¡Wow! Vete la derecha arriba. Como diciendo, acá estoy yo. No me voy a rendir así nomás. Pero hay mucha diferencia de potencia. Vuelve a ir al suelo el boxeador mexicano que está denunciando un golpe de conejo, ¿no?
Sí, 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 sí.
Pero se termina la pelea, mis amigos. Esto no tiene más razón de ser.
Cordova trying to figure out a way to keep Spence off. There's that left hook to the body. That's what we were talking about, that body attack. And that one really hurt. You can see the grimace on Cordova's face. The count is 7.
He can't recover.
9. He's not going to make it. 10.
He tries there a right hand.
Kind of gives you the idea how fear comes in for guys when they realize they're overmatched. And down he goes from the shots that have been getting him throughout this contest.
Liver shot.
7, 8.
Good left hand to the gut.
He made it up once. Let's see if he has anything left in him. And Spence wisely continues to work that body. And he can make this a short night if he wants to continue on that road.
Trapping him again. Bringing it up top. He's well served to come up top. Right now, Tavera is trying to protect his body. He's still hurt to the body.
And he leaves himself wide open up top.
And that's a good stoppage. Land those solid shots here and there because he keeps his composure.
That was a pretty good shot right there. And now it's got Alous going backward. Now Alous is in trouble. And an uppercut forces him to hold on, and he takes a knee. And now let's see if they'll call that a knockdown. I think Rafael Ramos is, and rightly so.
That's the thing. When you can punch like Spence, you don't need to land too many combinations. Sometimes the one solid shot will do it, and you can get your guy reeling and follow up. That's what Spence did there.
And he comes right to Alous this time. 4 shots to the head, and the back solution to a corner again. And there was a great left hand, and it put...
He has the feel for what Vargas brings to the table. Taking his time, jabbing, and the right hand, and the left, and the right hand.
And there it is. Vargas goes to the canvas.
Thanks, Dirk.
Derek James has taught him well.
Very well. Body shots will be the call for him.
You were talking about that. Now he goes up top, and the referee moves in and stops him.
And you know he gets that from his amateur background, knowing exactly how to execute a punch, to deliver the proper punch, to stay on balance. This is not Olympic.
Down goes LaGreco.
Shape here, Marv. Referee needs to take a real good look, or just a good punch or two away from Spence ending things.
Coming up on a minute to go in this 3rd round. It's all Spence, and it's all over.
I don't think that was the hardest shot he's been hit with tonight. It's just after all the damage he's taken, it's not going to take much.
And again, that body...
and that's a low blow, I believe. No, he's calling it a knockdown. Alan Hudgens starting the count. Break for the mouthpiece. He wanted every bit of it. And Spence feeling it. Van Heerden still jitterbugging. But now he can only lay up against the ropes. This seems like it could be a matter of time. And you know what? That's enough. Alan Hudgens stops the fight in round
Attack was the lunging. Yes, that became more fluid as he settled down. Good left hand by Spence. Lined him up, and here he comes.
Oh, and it was the body shot that put him down in his own corner.
By Spence. And Barrera starting to slide into deep water. Still game with an uppercut. Good right hook by Spence.
A lot of time left in this round. Just under a minute and a half. It was the body shot that dropped Barrera to open that body up again. He's got to go downstairs. And you see Barrera shaking his head no.
Lawrence Cole. Certainly a tough and well-conditioned opponent.
He has. He's came out dominant, Kenny. Digging the body, attacking, and hasn't given Chris a chance to get into this fight. He's been so complete.
And all 3 rounds, Eric Raskin unofficially scoring it for Spence and going down Algieri. Algieri, basically here at home. He has fought outside of the state of New York only 1 time. That last round, and he goes down again. Spence does it again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jerry is wobbly.
Not too much more.
He twisted his ankle there when he went down. He's not going to be able to take too much more of this.
And Spence trying to finish it here. He has a wounded prey and he knows it. And Spence puts him back down, and that's it.
Spence feels like Bundu is fading, and now Errol Spence is looking to close out Leonard Bundu. This is the Errol Spence show, but Bundu is a wounded animal, and he has got to be careful to Spence. But now Spence going to work, and he drops Bundu, and this one could be over. Oh my goodness, Bundu.
But Errol Spence Jr. is the one who's had much more success in the last few minutes. Kelbrook's hurt here, and he's down in the 10th round, and it's so early.
A good shot there from Spencer. Brook looking troubled here on the ropes, holding on again. Kelbrook, yeah, he's hurt. That eye's playing in trouble.
The eye against Golovkin, the eye against Errol Spence, but he's gone down on one knee. He can hardly see out of it, and he showed so much valiance, but can he get up and continue? I think he's going to sit it out. It is.
The referee Lawrence Golden going downstairs with a right hand. So far, Carlos Ocampo saying, I'm not going to go quietly into the good night. I spoke too soon. Gets dropped with 1 second left in the opening round.
Spoke too soon, Martin. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And man down. Round 1. Errol Spence.
Marquez the most trouble. Because when Pacquiao does that, Marquez doesn't really realize how close Pacquiao has gotten to him.
Marquez was off balance again. Now gets his feet back and tries to roar back to nail Pacquiao with the right hand.
Oh!
That's another knockdown.
He's not getting up, Jim.
He get up.
He's not getting up, Jim. He's not